Chrissy Swan Show.
I mean, big breath in and even bigger breath out, Jack, because we've just been fighting about El Nino and La Nina.
Yes.
And what does it mean? And I feel like it's not the best way to start the show because we're confused and angry.
Right. We just heard in the news that the Bureau has confirmed that El Nino has officially ended and La Nina, she's on her way.
She's on her way. And we're trying to work out which is hot and which is cold. And we worked out that El Nino is hot and it was supposed to be a super hot, revolting summer, and it has not been.
No.
So I'm mad.
Not where we live anyway. Someone from Perth or Adelaide will come for us.
Correct. Let's just de-stress. We are here and there is nowhere where we would rather be. We are about to give away cash and sunglasses.
That we are.
I mean, is there a greater combination?
We're going to play a round of I Spy. I'll give you a little clue. It's not in Australia, where we'll be driving today, but jump on the line and have a crack at the cash and the VIP Specsavers voucher.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's give away some cash and glasses.
I Spy with my little eye. Chrissy Swan's I Spy. Thanks to Specsavers.
Stick around after we've spoken to Morgan and absolutely showered her in gifts because we have got some secret intel about the new Taylor album. Hello, Morgan.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good. Are you a Swiftie, Morgan?
I wouldn't say I'm a major fan, but
She's
I am
not.
following everything now that she's just such an icon at the moment.
Yes.
I personally, yes, but I'm not crazy.
Yeah, that's it. You're on board because everybody else is. Good on you.
What's the word for that, Morgan? I feel like I'm where you are as well. I went to the Eras tour and I really enjoyed the music, but I don't want to say that I'm a Swiftie. Is there like a word before it, Swan? I think we need to create one.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, you're like a Swifteriator. Like you appreciate her. You appreciate.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, you're a Swift understander.
What about a part-time Swiftie?
Yeah, I like that.
We're part-time Swifties, Morgan.
Agreed. I'm happy with that.
All right, you're about to be a full-time winner, Morgan, because you and I are hopping in the car and we're going to play I Spy, but it's not the annoying version that, I crack the sads about every time I play it in real life and end up saying, just tell me what it is. No. We are somewhere in the world. It is not Australia. And we are in a small car on a very big roundabout and
Wait, we haven't started.
Start the car, Jack.
Okay.
Ooh, here we go. Oh, I'm very big and I've got a big clock face on the front of me.
Clock face.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Governor. Hello.
It's not the Big Ben.
It is the Big Ben.
Serious?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That is a VIP Specsavers voucher and $250 cash for you, Morgan.
Oh, thank you so much. I was so nervous. I went to grade 10, so I was hoping it was going to be easy questions.
You and me both, babe. That's all you need, Morgan.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
One pass is now available at Priceline Pharmacy and Sister Club members are getting exclusive access to boosted perks. Start your free 30-day trial today.
Learn more at priceline.com.au/onepass. TC's eligibility and exclusions apply.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And there's 2 more sleeps until I and millions of others get to enjoy the Taylor Swift album called
The Tortured. Are you
Tortured
serious?
Poets Society. No, because I've just
Department.
I've just been distracted by a T-shirt that I've purchased that I'm dying
Right, okay.
to show you.
And we should say, make sure you tune in to us on Friday afternoon live. Don't go anywhere else to listen to the album. I'll just say that.
Yes,
Do you know what I mean?
really. Like we can't give away too much, but don't listen anywhere else but here.
I agree.
Now, joining me now is Scott Baker-Smith, who is a very, very important man at Nova. Say hello, Scott.
Hello, Scott.
Scott is
Sorry.
Scott is the keeper of the secrets. And I was just out making a cup of tea and I saw him. I saw you, Scott. I saw you walking down the corridor with 3 record company execs and you just left a sealed glass room. What were you doing in there?
We were just having some cheeky Subway for lunch,
You were
Chrissy.
not?
We were. We had
Don't
some Subway.
lie to me
There
when you know
there
what
was like some chicken teriyaki. There was some salami with salad. It was really nice.
They were from Universal, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
And Universal looks after Taylor Swift.
Right.
Scott,
Yeah.
you've got to tell me
What?
something. Were they from Universal?
Were they from Universal?
Yes.
Oh,
This is bull. They were from Universal because I basically threw myself at them on the way out and I said, are you the keeper of the secrets?
right.
And they did not confirm or deny. And then you said, Chrissy's very excited about the new album, right? Which you could tell.
Yeah, but all of us are talking about it, Chrissy.
Yes,
all of us are very excited.
But particularly me. And so and then the girl in the group said to me, you have every right to be. And I said, hang on, before I take that as gospel, what's your era?
Yes.
What's your era, by the way?
Yeah.
For Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
1989, I'm guessing.
Oh, no. Not for Taylor Swift, for bloody Frank Sinatra.
You're Scott's full 1989.
No, I'm Reputation.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Okay, great. I thought you would have been because you've got a naughty sign.
Right.
Right, so the girl says to me, Reputation is the era, and I said, okay.
You put her on the spot.
Yeah, I know. And I said, and if you weren't a Reputation era girl, what would you be? And she thought about it and she said Folklore. Now, they are my two eras.
Yeah.
So the fact that
You're Folklore first, though, aren't you?
I was Reputation and then Folklore came. So, it's like twins.
Okay.
So I've got both of those eras. So the fact that she said to me that I will love the album and her eras match mine means that the album is going to be amazing.
Right. Well, it's just going to be amazing full stop because it's Taylor, yeah?
You have heard something.
No, I haven't. All I've heard, honestly, is those TikToks that have been made of the AI voices of people.
Okay,
who,
let's play hypotheticals.
Okay.
If you had heard something
Which
in
I
that
haven't.
closed, I know you haven't, but if you had have,
Right.
was it amazing?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything, so I can't say. All I can tell you is the stuff that I've heard on TikTok.
But that's just AI, isn't it?
That's not even real.
Yeah. That's AI stuff, yeah. So that's obviously users that have gone on there and told AI to make a Taylor sounding song and make a Post Malone sounding song and put it together.
I mean, that's all Taylor does anyway, Swan. She just
Scott Baker
jumps on
Smith,
AI.
you and I have known each other for how long? Over 10 years.
Well over, yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of respect for each other.
Yep.
The fact that you have looked me in the eye today
Yes.
and lied will take me a long time to get over.
Can we move on from this?
I'm not sure.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And we were apart for 2 long weeks, Jack.
It was very tough.
I know. As a result, we've got so much to discuss.
SMTD. We have so much to discuss with Chrissy and Jack.
Usually you and I obviously check in multiple times a day. We're on air together for 2 hours, but before that, there's at least 4 phone calls.
Yeah, right? And like so many Insta DMs of just
Oh my gosh.
pictures of news articles and people.
But for some reason on holidays, we went no contact.
No.
Like you were a very bad uncle of mine.
Some childhood trauma popping up there.
And so instead of calling you, I would just email myself stories with the subject header SMTD, so much to discuss. And this is what we're doing now.
Alrighty, go.
Did you see the story where a mum was undergoing open head brain surgery? You know those
No.
the surgeries where you've got to still be awake? But
Oh,
they're,
yeah.
to keep you alive, they basically open up your head and you're still conscious, but they're operating on your brain, otherwise you'll die. I don't know.
That is... I would just rather die from whatever was happening in my brain than go through that.
Well, how's this woman? There is footage. She is laying on the operating table, obviously, with all the bits and bobs in her face and the top of her head covered because it's open. And do you know
my
what
God.
she's singing?
No, what? Don't tell me it's like Taylor Swift or something.
It's Taylor Swift's song.
Do we know what song?
No, but I'm open to suggestions. I can swim to it. I don't want to die.
Or maybe she was singing this one so they'd be delicate.
Oh my God. This song is... Oh my God. Imagine if the new album is a cross between Reputation and Folklore. Start writing my eulogy.
Or imagine if it's just Full Reputation again.
Or imagine if it's just Folklore.
Alrighty,
Okay, what have you got?
I'm glad I didn't see that story. Okay, so I think it was the first day we were apart from each other.
Yeah.
I woke up to check Instagram.
Yeah.
And I had been added to Billie Eilish's close friends. Now, I got out of bed. I know.
What?
I got out of bed and called my best mate Christina. I was so excited. And she was posting just some weird pictures, like an oceany type picture. Anyway, a few hours later, there was a news article that she'd added all 130 million followers or whatever, because it was a marketing ploy to promote her new album. And I was cut.
No, you realise that you were nothing.
I am just nothing. But her new album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, out May 17, is coming, and she has released a little snippet. She played a little snippet to Zane Lowe of what it will sound like, and I've got it.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Vibe.
Open up the door.
Oh my God.
Open up the door.
When does it come?
May 17.
I'm writing that down.
How good.
Oh, I love that.
I know. So sad news, I'm not on her close friends, and no one is. But good news, we've got a new Billie album coming.
All right, SMTD, so much to discuss. Did you hear about Tori Spelling?
No.
All right, one of the greats. Tori Spelling, daughter of Aaron Spelling, 80s TV mogul.
Yeah. And what was the show she was on? I missed that because I was a bit young.
It was like she was on Beverly Hills 90210.
90210, that's it,
But she also had a huge juggernaut of a reality TV, Kardashian style.
Yes, that's right.
TV show. She's got 7,000 kids. She's got a weird cheating husband who seems to be a dog. Anyway, the headline that is so much to discuss is Tori Spelling tells husband that she's filed for divorce by calling him on air. On a radio station.
I love it.
She called him up and you can hear the dial tone and he answers like, hello. She's like, hey, I filed for divorce.
Stop.
Yeah.
That is so manic. I'm so
Done.
here for it.
I know.
Maybe one of you or I should date someone purely so we can do that for content.
I would never do that.
Oh, I would. That's fun.
I know you would.
Alrighty, last SMTD.
Yes.
You have never been, we can be honest, you've never been a fan of the country artist Morgan Wallen.
Give me a little taste test. Oh, yeah, no, I don't like that. We let the liquor talk. I
Well.
don't remember everything we had.
I've always tried to defend him to you, but a news story popped up over our break because Morgan was arrested for throwing a chair off a rooftop bar in Nashville. And just listen to how boganic this sentence is. He was at country singer Eric Church's new bar called Chiefs, and the chair he threw fell close to two police officers. He was then arrested.
See you, Morgan.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's clickbait.
On the school holidays, I took the kids to go see Ghostbusters at Hoyt's Lux. It was good. It was great. Thank you very much.
Love it.
But I saw the trailers. The trailers are my favourite part of any movie.
Yeah.
And I saw that trailer for the new Zendaya film, Challenges.
Yes.
It's a tennis theme, so already I was like, I don't care.
Oh, I'm a big tennis guy now. This year I really got into the AO.
Oh, you're a tennis guy now.
Huge tennis guy. And
God.
I went to the special media preview screening on Monday night.
Yeah. How was it?
So I love Zendaya because of Euphoria.
Yeah.
So she's fantastic, and the two dudes in it are great too. But I don't know, it was one of those movies where it's not in chronological order. You're jumping back and forth all the time. I struggled with that, and then it was just one big edging session.
Oh my God! Well, Zendaya is doing. In fact, they're all doing all the press junkets in this country, and she's been looking very chic in her sports.
Hasn't she?
Yeah, amazing. But she sat down with Edwina Bartholomew, and it got a bit awkward.
One final question out of all of you, not giving the plot point away, but who's the best kisser?
Josh. Thank you. Z's quiet.
I'm not let you take that.
Zendaya was not impressed.
Why? Answer the question. It's a fair question.
It's not a fair question.
Who's the best kisser?
They're acting.
Yeah, but they're still fully making out in it. There's one scene where all three of them are making out together.
Yes, but it's... Oh, my God.
I know, when I say it's an edging session.
But it's, that's acting. I get where Zendaya's coming from. Don't ask me that. That's stupid.
Yeah, but you still... I know they're acting, but they still did the kiss physically. They kissed.
But they're in the bodies of other people at that time. They're characters.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
I know, but no, they're not in the act. They're still in their own bodies.
Everything they do as actors are not themselves. 100%.
I bet they all hooked up at one point altogether after that scene.
Oh, God, I doubt it.
100%.
A friend of mine was at the same screening that you were at.
Yeah.
And his feedback was, too many doodles. He goes, what is going on? There are too too many doodles.
Oh, see, not enough.
What has happened ever since that Adam Demos thing in Sex Life?
Yeah.
It's just like every film has got to have a silhouette of somebody's old fella hanging out.
I know, and it's like every actor now is well hung.
I'm not here for it. Hey, here's what else I've clicked on. This is the sad. Do we have some sad music, Jack?
We
some
sure do.
Deeply sad music because, of course, the best thing in life is when you hit deliver on an Uber Eats order.
Yeah, it really is.
When you make that decision and you follow the guy on his bike and you know when it's coming, imagine the pure sadness, the tragedy of going to pick up your Uber Eats order and receiving an empty box where a Big Mac was supposed to be.
The driver's eaten it?
No, there was a glitch. So, you know, when you order stuff, you can make it bespoke. Like, you know, if I order Macca's for my kids, I say no pickles.
Same. Always remove the pickle from the Big Mac.
Right, okay. I mean, that is a whole other topic. But anyway, there was a glitch where the order came through that says, I want a double Big Mac, please, with no onions, no pickles, no salt and pepper seasoning, no cheese, everything was minus. And then whoever's at the store put in an empty box.
What? That's so savage. They just sent an empty box.
I mean, you just look at that and logically go, clearly nobody's ordering an empty box. I'm just going to put a Big Mac here and wish for the best.
Yeah.
The worst thing happened to me that one time. My friend Erin and I love those little prawn hagao dumplings, right?
Yum.
We live for them. And I ordered some takeaway Chinese not that long ago.
I hope Kit wasn't home.
And no, he wasn't. And I didn't tell her that I'd ordered a feast of our favourite prawn dumplings. And everything else arrived, you know, the chicken and cashew nut, standard.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and look what else I've got. I'm going through the bag. The one thing that they had forgotten was the prawn hagao.
Wow.
We just stared at each other and then frankly burst out crying.
Ended the friendship.
Yeah.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, hi there. Didn't see you there. If you are fresh to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova, to which you are now listening, welcome. Take
Hello.
a seat. You may not have realised that at this time every single day we give away a life-changing bum bag. And I feel like I really need to talk about how life-changing this this bag has been for me.
I just remembered a conversation I had with our friend Henry this morning. And I was talking about something about bum bags, and she goes, just between you and me, I don't get the whole bum bag thing. I said, no, me neither, Henry, but I'll call with it.
I'm going to divorce both of you.
But you run through the life-changing bum bag.
Listen, that is big words coming from Henry, who wears her mobile phone on a handbag.
I know.
On a handbag, whatever, strap.
What's with that? With people doing that?
Well, it changed her life, and I'm not there to judge. This bum bag has changed my life, and if you want to win one, here's your opportunity. Answer a few questions. You will have an opponent. You're going to have to fight hard for it, but the bum bag could be yours in Chrissy's Quizzy.
And what's in your bum bag today, Swanee? Quickly take us through it.
Oh, my God. Well, I can't mention any of that.
Also, before 4 o'clock, we will be giving you the chance to go and see Chris Stapleton live in Nashville. Make sure you've registered via the Nova Player app.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's give away a bum bag.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Yes, indeed. Every day at this time, we indulge in a bit of a Chrissy's Quizzy with two players, and only one of them can be triumphant in the challenge and the competition for a limited edition Money Can't Buy bum bag. Am I right, Steph?
You are right.
Does it have your name on it? Actually, that's a rhetorical question because it's got my name on it, Steph.
Good enough for me.
That's it. Kez, are you pumped?
Yes.
Kez is one of those names where there's no such thing as a bad one.
Really? All Kezes are good?
All Kezes are good.
Do have a great Kez here at Nova.
We've got a great Kez here. I grew up with a great Kez.
Yeah, right.
I know a great Kezer. Many, many Kez. Are you one of them or are you the only bad one?
No, I'm a good one.
Yeah.
And Steph and Kez, you're both in the draw for Nova's first class and 50k just for getting on air. I've got to remember that that's still happening, Swanee. Someone's still going to win that amazing trip.
Can you imagine?
I know.
mean, only rivaled by the limited edition Money Can't Buy bum bag. All right, let's go, girls. Your name is your buzzer. It's best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and will walk away with the Money Can't Buy Chrissy Swan Show bum bag. Question number 1. Elsa Pataki is married.
Steph?
Chris Hemsworth.
Yes, and I would have accepted Crimsmas. Crimsworth, which is what you were trying to say.
Hey, on the Hemsworth, Swanee, over our break, there was a sports reporter that got Chris Hemsworth confused with the other brother, Liam. And I was just watching that, and I feel like as Australian broadcasters, we should all be able to differentiate each Hemsworth. And I would like to think, would you be able to do that?
It's like a citizen test.
Like, be better, Dermy. I'm going to out him.
There's one that we don't know and nobody knows. The short one.
Yeah, Luke. I still know his name.
Old one. Do you?
I'd still be able to identify old Luke.
Look, speaking of Hemsworth, no, we'll talk about Hemsworth later because they are coming up again in clickbait.
Yeah, let's do that. Question number 2.
According to a common saying, what favours the brave? Ooh, yes, Kez? Oh, Steph.
I'm not sure, but maybe it's the strong.
No.
I like the guess, though.
I do too. Fortune favours the brave. Question number 3. Actress Jennifer Garner is celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Jen. Yes, Kez.
Juno.
Oh.
You absolutely nailed that. That's almost... I'm going to give 2 points to that because I had not even finished the question and you didn't say, like... 13 going on 30 or Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
That's right. Juno. Great film.
Is good, but Juno is a good oldie. Let's be real.
It is a great, great film.
Alrighty, 2 points to Kez, 1 point to Steph.
No, I just...
Oh, no, didn't Kez just answer that?
Steph got 2 and I've just given 2 to Kez.
No, Steph's on 1.
I only got 1.
Steph's on 1.
So 2 to Kez, 1 to Steph. Kez, this is for the win.
Oh, hopefully.
My brain is fried.
I know, I'll do the points, mate. Don't worry.
I know. Question number 4. Who joined Lana Del Rey on stage?
Steph.
Yes, Steph?
Billie Eilish.
Yes.
Alrighty, ladies, it is a draw. This is for the win.
Okay.
Crystal Minkoff has revealed she has a stupid name. Oh, no. She has revealed she won't be returning. Who is trying to get your attention there with
Shut
mum?
that kid up.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my little toddler.
I'm kidding.
Tell him
Is he
Mummy's
right?
busy and she'll come with a bum bag in a minute. Crystal Minkoff has revealed she won't be returning to the Real Housewives. Which...
Kez.
Yes, Kez?
Sorry. Sorry. I didn't let you finish that one. Which was the season 14 of Real Housewives.
Of which city? We need the city.
Of which city? American Star.
Steph?
Is it Beverly Hills?
It is Beverly Hills! I've got no idea who won that.
That went to Steph. That went to Steph. Even I started to get confused there.
I mean,
no.
we need a drink of tea and a lie down.
And a bit of gin in that tea.
No, not for me. No, it's been
me.
over 3 years.
For me.
Not for you either.
Why?
Not with your anxiety. Are you crazy?
Beyonce!
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Justice for only children.
I love this.
You know, if there is an opinion that I disagree with stronger than this, I want to know what it is because everybody seems to think that if you have only one child or if you are an only child, that somehow that is a bad thing. That an only child is selfish and doesn't know how to share. And if you dare to be a parent who chooses to only have one child or can only have one child, then you are harassed about when you are going to give that child a sibling. Or isn't that selfish to only have one child? I could not disagree more.
I'm fully with you on this, Swanee, and I'm at the age at the moment I've got a lot of friends that are pregnant or a lot of friends that are starting to have kids. And one of my best mates at the moment, he's got one kid. And I keep saying, one and done is key.
Yeah.
One and done is key.
Absolutely. And you know, I've got 3 and I love them, right? But if anyone comes to me and says, oh, I don't know, should I have children? I don't know. I go, 1 is an elegant choice.
I say none, but none's also an elegant choice.
I say 1 is an elegant choice for these reasons.
Give them to me.
When you're thinking of having children, there are so many questions.
Yeah.
Selfish questions like, well, what would it feel like to be pregnant?
Yeah.
What would it feel like to give birth to somebody? What would it feel like to be someone's mother? What will that person look like that grows inside my body and comes out? What will my relationship with that child be? All of these questions can be answered after one,
Yeah.
is the thing. So my mum was an only child. And I'm one of three, and I have three. And so I've never experienced what life is as an only child. But I always thought, how wonderful.
How wonderful.
Mum would always say, oh, you know, it was a bit lonely and whatever, but tell your story walking.
I agree. Like, sorry, Patty. I always think when I was a kid and my parents and sort of people around would say the same thing. Oh, they've got no buddy. They've got no buddy. I'm like, no, if you're an only child, you get to pick your other siblings because they're your friends. Have your friends over. You also get more of everything.
I want justice for single children. Were you an only child? Are you fed up with people saying, oh, you don't even know how to share? There's something wrong with your personality because you never had to wrestle someone on the living room floor.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
We're talking about only children. I found an article and it really piqued my interest. It says, I'm an only child who married the oldest of 7 kids. Ooh. And I'm grateful I didn't have to compete for my mum's attention growing up. She has grown up as an only child, obviously dealing with the prejudices that come with that.
Yeah.
My mum was an only child and her whole life has had to wear that, other people's opinions.
How do you think you would have gone being an only child?
I would have loved it.
Yeah. Hello to Livy.
I would have loved it for that reason. And as a mother myself, which is one of my most hated sentences of all time, as a mum. But I've seen my 3 kids and I reckon each of them, the hardest part of being in that family, which is pretty good family. I mean, they've got a really lovely, loving, caring, comfortable life.
Hashtag blessed.
The worst part of it is that they have to share me. There's only one of me.
Imagine if Peg could have you all to herself.
Imagine if Leo could have me.
Yeah.
Imagine if Kit could.
I feel
and it also would be easier for me.
Yeah.
Because I feel guilty. I do feel guilty.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them and I want to give all of myself to all of them, and I can't.
No.
It's divided by 3.
Very selfish of you to continue after Leo.
Well, I do feel that way, and trust me, so does Leo most days. So we want justice for single children.
Yes.
Jack and I think it is an elegant choice and a wonderful way to grow up. Gabby, what side of the fence are you on?
I am an only child, and I would not change it for the world. I was literally like a +1 on my parents' holidays, dinners, everything. There was no drama, no other problems with other kids. Only 3 tickets to book on the holiday, and it was the best.
Now,
the best.
Tell me though, have you grown up your whole life with people judging you and judging your parents?
All the time. They're like, did you have no friends? Like, no, home would have been boring. And I was like, I grew up with cousins, which was great. But then I could go home and have my own space, have my own thing. Yes. That was it.
Yes, Gabby, justice for only children.
First class and 50K, you are in the draw, Gabby. Let's go to Jackie, Swanee.
Jackie, talk to us about being an only child.
I like to call it only child syndrome myself.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you tell someone that you're an only child, they go, oh, and they just judge you for it.
Yeah, so what are they judging? What does that mean?
Well, I don't really know because I didn't have to fight for my parents' love, which is a bonus, but I had imaginary friends to make up for the fact that I didn't have siblings.
And are those imaginary friends still with you in adult life, Jackie?
Oh no, I couldn't admit to that.
No.
The best thing about imaginary friends is that you can go into your bedroom and lay on the bed and go, see ya, go now.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I overcompensated and I married into a big family and all they do is fight.
Exactly, Jackie. It's an elegant choice. Steph?
Hi.
Hi. You are an only child, you lucky lady.
I sure am.
And have people always gone, oh, you're selfish, you don't know how to share? What are the other things that have been levelled at you because you don't have a brother or sister?
I've definitely experienced the whole you're selfish, you can't share, but it's more with my mum. My mum and I are very similar, so we kind of fight about that stuff. But the main thing that I've really gotten as an only child is just every time I'm interacting with an adult, they're always like, "Oh, you're so mature for your age," and I'm only 23 at the moment, and they're like, "You're so mature," and I'm like, "Yeah, I've just grown around adults my whole life."
Yeah.
So, yeah, all of my cousins are much older than me. They're all in their 40s and 30s. So there was only one or two cousins that were like my age growing up as well. So obviously I had them, but a lot of the time I was either around my parents or my parents' workplace.
Yeah.
So
it's a really great thing to be born into.
And I also think you'd get to enjoy the finer things in life earlier.
Absolutely.
And your parents would have money to do
and
that.
they're so portable. One kid. My
Let's
God.
finish with Lynn in Sydney. Hey, Lynn.
Hi, how are you going, guys?
Good,
Nice to talk
Lenny.
to you.
Oh, it's so good to talk to you. I love you already.
I just love listening to you guys, and I hate it when I'm working and I've got to take a call, and it's just like, but no.
Just quit your job, Lenny. Quit your job.
Decline
Quit
the
your
call.
job. I mean, it's not like you've got a family to feed. How many kids have you got?
I have 5.
Oh, my God, Lynn.
I know, I'm crazy. My youngest is 13 and my eldest is 30, and I'm going to be a grandmother in July, and I'm so excited.
Oh, Lenny, you are going to be a lovely grandmother.
And what does your oldest son, Tom, say to you, Lynn?
My oldest son tells me that I should have stopped at perfection, so he's been up to
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And I promise, Jack, I am not going to sing or talk over the opener of this amazing competition.
See it when I believe it.
For the first time down under, US country music superstar.
Hey, this is Chris Stapleton.
Bringing his all-American roadshow to arenas across Australia in February and March 2025. Tickets on sale now. Info at livenation.com.au.
No. No.
Chrissy's Tennessee Risky.
Tennessee whiskey.
You did it.
Yeah. Hello, Katie.
Hello, how are you going?
Scale of 1 to 10, how big of a Chris Stapleton fan are you?
Oh, like 10,000?
Oh, I love it. Now, this competition is called Tennessee Risky after one of his biggest songs. What would you be willing to risk in order to go and see this man in Nashville?
Oh, I would risk losing my job over it.
Where do you work?
For Big W.
Really, I'm sure they'll be thrilled to hear that you are going to walk out of there. I can see you just unpinning your badge and throwing it over your shoulder and going straight to the airport, Katie.
Too right, yep.
All right, let's play. I am going to give you the names of 2 songs. One of them is a Chris Stapleton song. Another one is not. If you answer it quicker than the other contestants, you'll be going to Nashville on Friday. But if not, if you just get it right, you're going to one of his Australian shows. Are you?
Oh, wow.
I know, man. This is a no-lose situation.
Oh.
All right, big deep breath. Listening ears on.
Yep.
Start the clock now. I love my cowboy boots, or you should probably leave.
You should probably leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are going to see Chris Stapleton live on his Australian tour and be listening Friday, Katie. It's going to be a massive day. You could be heading to Nashville.
Oh, yes.
How
Thank you.
exciting. You're so welcome, Katie. Make sure you register via the Nova Player app. We'll be giving someone one last chance tomorrow, Swanee.
Yes, and for the first time down under, US country music superstar Chris Stapleton brings the All-American Roadshow to arenas across Australia. Be there February and March 2025. Tickets on sale now. Info at livenation.com.au.
Clickbait's up next.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
All right, it's very exciting time to be alive. Taylor Swift's new album that we found out about on February the 6th,
Yes.
not that we're counting, is going to be released on Friday. And in crazy coincidental scenes, guess what time it's going to drop?
Tell us, Swanee, because I know. I can't pretend I don't
2
know.
p.m. And what
Yes.
time does this show start? 2 p.m. It's like she knows where her album belongs in Australia.
On the Chrissy Swan Show.
And it is right here with us. If you are even a vague Swiftie, be listening at around this time, 2 p.m. Friday, for your first listen of this monumental album. People are excited, including Americans who have visited the Spotify pop-up display at the Grove in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and it's like filled with Easter eggs, right? These little activations she does.
I would kill to be there. For starters, it looks like a giant Harry Potter display. It's got a big sign over it saying the Tortured Poets Department, and it's got little books and bits and bobs and the Spotify logo, and I'm assuming that they're not playing the album yet, but it doesn't matter because they have written down some lyrics now. Oh my God. Here are some lyrics from the album. This is really all we know.
Right.
Crowd goes wild at her fingertips. Half moonshine, full eclipse. I mean, somebody's showing their bum. I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all. That's a Whitney reference, 100%.
Okay.
Didn't we almost? Even statues crumble if they're made to wait.
That's a boring one.
One less temptress, one less dagger to sharpen.
Oh, she's angry.
She's so angry.
That's giving Reputation that vibe.
Put it in your diaries, put it in your iCal or whatever you use. Friday, 2 p.m, right here for the first listen of Taylor's new album.
Can't wait.
Now, speaking of daggers to sharpen, I've noticed a terrible, mean streak showing up in clickbait lately. And I want to say, in this world when you can choose to be anything, please do choose to be kind. There is an actress called Sydney Sweeney who's wonderful.
Was on Euphoria. She is a fantastic actor too.
Correct. A grown woman, Hollywood producer Carol Baum, has called Sydney Sweeney's movie Anyone But You unwatchable, which it may be, but it's just like your opinion, man, in the words of the Big Lebowski. But how's this for mean? She has said that Sydney Sweeney is not pretty and cannot act.
Oh, go to bed, Carol.
Stop it, Carol.
Stop giving interviews from the nursing home. Why are older people getting so angry at, like, elite young talent?
It's so mean.
So bitter. Bitter's not a cute look.
And we talked about this yesterday. Courtney Love has said that Taylor Swift is not interesting. She's also said that Beyonce she says, look, I like the idea of Beyonce, but, I just don't like her music. Unnecessary. She's also said, Courtney Love on Lana Del Rey, I haven't liked Lana since she covered a John Denver song, and I think she should really take 7 years off.
I think you should just take your life off, Carol. Bye!
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.